Hello everyone. Now look, I've never been the guy to say make sure you stick around to the end of the video, blah blah blah, all that crap. But for you to really understand this situation, I think it is paramount that you do stay to the end. But that's enough of that. This video is about middle school. Oh, middle school. I think it is one of those times that people either love or hate. Personally, I like middle school. I didn't really have a problem with it, and I have good fond memories of middle school. But whether you liked it or not, I think everybody can agree that it was a weird time for everybody. You have all these new feelings, you have these changes in the body, crushes, trying to find new friends, trying to deal with your parents' divorce. A lot of stuff happens in middle school. And to help deal with all these new feelings, a lot of people turn to a coping mechanism, whether it was binge eating, skipping school, bullying other kids. There's a million things you might have done. Me, personally, I pretended I was an anime character. Yes, an anime character. Now look, I wasn't like speaking Japanese and watching hentai in class. It wasn't that bad. It was a more subtle approach. So much so that I think, and I hope, that most people I went to school with probably didn't even notice anything. But I don't know if that really makes it better. Now let me give you some background here. Going into 6th grade, you could say I wasn't the most attractive specimen. I looked like the byproduct of a steamy night between a marshmallow and a mop. I wasn't very pretty. You see, this was in 2014, when everyone had a smartphone, Instagram, all that stuff, and the average 6th grade boys competition was Cameron Dallas. So, I knew I was at a disadvantage. So I deduced that if I was going to find my 6th grade soulmate, I would have to take a little bit of a different approach. I decided that I was going to try to create this mysterious aura about myself in order to pique the interest of my classmates. So one of my primary methods of creating this aura was as follows. Once or twice a week I would go to school, and the entire day I would be completely silent. I wouldn't talk to any of my friends, I wouldn't respond to any teachers, I wouldn't hold a conversation, nothing. Just complete silence. So I thought this would create this sort of mystery around me, make people go like, what makes him be fine one day and then have to be completely quiet the next? He's so mysterious, that silence is so eerie, so cool. What is his story? What's going on? But after a while, I realized that this silence wasn't quite working. It wasn't really creating the amount of mystery that I hoped it would. So I had to change up my methods. I deduced that my silence was too interpretive. I thought people might be thinking I was just having a bad day, or I was trying to focus on my work, so I decided I need to be more forward with my mystery. Now you might be thinking, what does that even mean? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let me give you a few examples. When people would talk to me on my silent days, instead of just ignoring them, I would be like, don't talk to me right now, or I can't talk, I'm sorry. I remember one time I was in math class and I got the amazing idea to fake some tears and then try to get people's attention. And then once somebody asked me what was wrong, I promptly responded, you'd never understand, and you wouldn't want to anyways. I truly thought at that point that that was some of my best work. So as you probably would expect, none of this worked at all. I didn't have girls flocking to me being like, oh my god, August, let me be your girlfriend, please, you're so mysterious, I want to learn more about you. So about 6 months into 6th grade, I realized I just looked stupid, so I stopped acting like an anime character. And that was the end of that. But I still haven't fully come clean. I still haven't repented for all my middle school sins, you see. I told you at school that I took a more subtle approach. But when I was at home, I can't say the same is true. Now, I'm not going to go into too many specifics, mainly because I don't need to. Let me explain. You see, I'm a pretty open person, and I think this story is pretty funny, so I probably would have made this video a lot sooner, but I didn't remember any of this. I'm pretty sure I repressed these memories, moved them into the recycle bin in my brain, just to forget that I ever acted like this. So how are you making the video now, you might ask? Well, that's where the grand finale of this video comes. You see, I was going through one of my old phones a couple weeks ago, and I ran across a video. A video of me acting in my character. Yes, I'm not joking. I don't know why I made this video. I think that was truly just wiped from my memory, and I probably will never remember it, and I think that's for the best. Now, I'm not going to go into specifics because you know the old adage, show, don't tell, and I think this video is going to show you everything you need to know. Now, please, just remember, I was 12, this was 6th grade, just keep those things in mind. Also, just so you know, just to prevent any confusion, I was very obsessed with this pose right here. I thought it made me look real cool. You'll get why I'm saying this in a second. I'm going to go ahead and do the outro now because I'm not going to be able to bring myself back on the mic after I know you've seen this video. So, this is all I have for you today. Bye.
Jojo.